Last time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
I was watching from the gallery when I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
And I say that you are, wow, that is a level of smug that I have not beheld before.
Taylor, that's almost as smug as you look sometimes.
I know. There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. How can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
The sound. I knew because of the sound. It beeps softly.
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
The prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom.
Miss Woods was already there in that lobby.
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, it was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Junie's clearly in pain. She can't even get her words out.
Athena has a unique ability. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart.
The emotions and images I picked up on just now, I can enter all of that into Widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. Now, let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord.
She's just hearing bubble, bubble, bubble.
She's subscribed to too many servers. It's causing see, look at the noise it's causing the software.
And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion. Look at this. When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting.
Ms. Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
Apollo came and rescued me. He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony.
Pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must still be some discord in Junie's heart.
You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you? But there was also something you felt sad about at the same time.
I bought my stuffed animal, Bum Rat Riney, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rat Riney and Phony Fanny are brothers. It wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I lost him as I was running away. You can see what he looks like in this poster.
And there's the tail.
So, do you think her new testimony will help?
Absolutely. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. Ms. Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disillusion Plays Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice.
Nice.
And
So, let's hop on in.
yeah.
Let's do this.
Yes. As we establish the lore of the bailiffs.
The lore of the bailiffs.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you didn't watch to the very end of the last episode. So anyway.
So we won't spoil it for you.
No.
Oh, that was so exciting, boss! We did it! True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I just looked over and I saw Sarah pulling the same, doing the peace sign. It's like,
Trying to get into character.
no, it's just good. It's good. It's good. I miss it. I don't always see it.
True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
You bet. Thank you for everything you're doing. I was
You don't sound so
speaking
sure.
Sorry, it's because I was like, slow down. Thank you for everything you're doing.
You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out.
And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you the most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around. Oh, you were the one who gave me that courage, Thena. Really? Thanks. So be honest, was I any help at all?
Of course! Without you, we never would have gotten out of that tight spot.
Sorry. I'm just like, what is that face? I apologize, Taylor. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh dear.
Without you, we never would have gotten out of that tight spot.
That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my all. So I'll be so good at that. One day you'll call me your partner.
That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology. The ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now.
Hey, where's Apollo anyway?
Oh, you know, shirking his duties.
He did faint, you know.
Well, that wasn't an excuse when I was going through law school. Good question. I almost forgot about him. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know! Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
He was trying to walk out of the building and just collapsed in the rubble.
Someone deleted the door off the wall and he just got stuck in there and he's just going round and round in circles.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the Oh, he's brooding.
When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about bum rat Riney.
Why?
I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then...
Aww, he went to go find it.
Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look together.
Cute.
Huh? I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be.
So you went looking for Riney together before you were called back into courtroom number 5?
Yes. I had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into the courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries? I wonder how he's managing.
Wasted.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
The amount of blood that a human body can lose before it becomes non-functional.
Oh dear.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
He's even got that authoritative tone that he has.
Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence? Or he put his fingerprints on something, which will mean I then have to clear his name in court after he's accused of being the bomber.
He's not Maya.
Old habits die hard, huh, boss? Anyway, we'd better go get him.
Good idea.
December 17th.
Face down in the rubble.
Just face down, in a pool of blood.
Oof. Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today. Come on, I know you're...
Huh?
No.
So you know how we were joking about the pool of blood thing, guys?
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
it was just before the continue.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh!
Is he...
Oh, bugger.
Well, so about us all taking in turns to be the protagonist. I think Apollo's dead.
Yes. Oh. He was just.
You could be a theater if you like.
He's in the promotional art, but it's like nope.
You know, Jerry, I did wonder what that plaintive cry and then loud funk was coming from next door.
I know.
And I should have probably gone to investigate it, but then it would have just been you at the door, and then the judge always gets uppity about it. But I did hear, oh my God, my blood is pooling out around me. It's going dark. Look, but I thought maybe someone was watching something on telly.
You've seen those folks at number 3, ain't you? Lobby number 3 with all the kids, and they're all going round going like,
I'm gonna kill you, pew pew pew.
and all that sort of stuff. Well, I thought they were playing their games and that, innit? They got all those
it would make
violent
sense,
video
yeah.
games. Terrible,
Oh,
terrible
yeah.
stuff. Well, I tell you, back in my day, I was told, no, Gerald, you can't play Grand Theft Auto 1 until you are 18 years old. It doesn't matter that it'll probably be Grand Theft Auto 4 by then. You are not playing the first one until you are of age. And I didn't, because I'm a good boy. I might have
I
seen
guess
my
now
friend
that's
play it
going
once.
to cause the question is how many games will Disillusion Plays complete before Grand Theft Auto 6 and or Silk Song come out?
Well, obviously just this one. 0. Okay.
Oh man, I really shouldn't have left my injured associate by himself in the courtroom. That's... Oh, Phoenix. Oh, not everyone has a head as hard as yours.
Not everyone can fall off a bridge and survive.
He's just got this, like, hardened mass where Maya just kept hitting him over the head.
That's it.
And it's just
You know what? That's a
calcified.
superpower. He's got the comic relief durability that nobody else has.
Yeah, that's it. After being hit with the shishishi toe that many times,
Yes.
he has built up an immunity.
And a pipe. I think he got hit. She hit him in the Professor Lake one with a pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just got this
Yeah, actually,
calcified mass. That's what he's...
Yeah, underneath this head, underneath the hair, it's like it's actually just a giant callus.
Ew.
This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. Given how things ended yesterday. Good morning. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise.
Oh, hey! Did you read the paper this morning, boss?
Huh? The paper? That came out of left field.
You didn't read it? That you don't know the big news? Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains.
Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena.
It was called Occult.
It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you better watch out, okay?
I think you're mixing up the abominable snowman and Sasquatch, Athena.
You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice. I really slammed my foot in it, didn't I, there?
Oops.
Justice? Huh? Oh, poor Apollo. It's all my fault. Thena! Oh, Junie! What was I thinking? I'm so sorry!
What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body.
Oh, my God.
Thank goodness.
Oh, wow, the whole day has passed. I must have just totally blanked that. I thought they'd gone
Yeah,
in,
but-
gone, oh no, and then come out.
No, because it was the end of the day.
Yeah, it was
Of
the end of
course
the
it
day.
was.
The to be continued. You forget that whole thing
Yeah.
that happened?
Yep. Yep.
Are you sure it was Apollo that got hit on the head and not you?
I mean, I play Apollo, so I mean, maybe I'm just in character. I'm method. It's called method acting.
Yeah, what you don't see off camera is I smacked him over the head with a rock so
No.
he could get really into character.
I did it myself.
Ooh, I don't need no woman.
Well, it's more about. I just didn't want it. I didn't want it to be like what was it like? Oh my God, domestic violence. No domestic violence. It was all me.
No, Pete.
It's
It's not domestic violence when the woman hits the man. Silly. Everybody knows that. It's always it's always funny when the woman hits the man. That is a joke.
Taylor,
Don't come after me.
let's-
in the comments.
that they
A
say that
stereotype, sir.
was close to the bone.
I will. Anywho.
Taylor, perhaps you should take that spade away and
Thank
put it away.
Goodness. He'd been
Yeah, I think
He'd been
I
assaulted
thought
by
he might
someone
have.
with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious.
I wonder who that could be.
I mean, look, he wouldn't have just like been stood around and gone, you know what? I just want to fall over and hit my head. Like,
Well, I assumed that like a piece of rubble had fallen loose while he was looking for Riney and clonked him on the head.
I mean, that's a fair assumption, I suppose.
We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's going to pull through.
His skull's almost as thick as mine.
But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Is Miss Woods all right, Athena?
Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on the sofa over there.
No, she's not.
The other one that you can't see
The
on the
one
camera.
that's just out of frame.
Yeah.
That's my, Jerry, that's my napping sofa. She's laid on. It's going to be a real problem.
Oh, it's gonna like squish
Coming up on lunchtime.
gonna squish all the cushions. You're gonna have to plump them all up afterwards.
Show some goddamn respect.
You better not
Oh,
find the
you
crackers I hid
keep
in
your
that-
mouth shut. It's goose down. It's expensive.
Coostan?
you're the one what made her unconscious to begin with?
Yeah.
Excuse me? My fault?
Yeah.
I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo.
Poor Junie. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked was because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom.
Oh? I guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you... Oh, never mind. Widget's showing me.
Could you... Eyes up here, buddy.
Naughty, naughty.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Ms. Woods, but are you all right?
Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm all right. People who study analytical psychology are great at times like these. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions, too.
That's
Widget.
not true. Not true. Incorrect.
Widget, don't stand me up. Don't throw me on the
Widget, you're
bus.
ratting me out right now.
Widget, stop. Widget,
It is.
stop malfunctioning.
It is
Widget.
nice because again, like, so I played this when it came out on 3DS, and I feel like obviously these details will have been in there, but I just totally didn't see them at the time. So it's quite interesting, just like seeing that. Like I didn't really pay attention to Widget previously.
Somehow I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he?
Yeah. He can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4, who assaulted him. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head.
Well,
What
I
was the
mean,
doctor's name? Was it Shuichi Saihara by any chance? Ultimate detective, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't make that joke. I've resolved to not make that joke.
Actually, it was Dr. Hottie.
Even worse.
Yes, I would say that the head trauma has caused some memory loss.
I don't like.
that's what
Why does he
I was
sound
gonna say,
like-
why has he become like Donald Trump adjacent?
No.
Stop that.
That needs to get out right now.
I wasn't trying to. Yes. The head trauma caused the head problems.
Yeah, now he sounds a bit less.
Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels. That's a deep cut.
But who in the world would do such a thing? Huh, Mr. Wright?
I don't know, probably the culprit.
Just wait till I get my hands on the coward who hurt our Apollo.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't some pianist who thought he might be masterminding an evil plan and set up an elaborate trap to make a rock fall off the top of something and then clonk him on the head.
Someone you know?
No, just something I read once.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Now, Athena, I thought now, Athena, I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's... The question is that Athena or is that Widget?
Mr. Wright, always with the right answer. Mr. Mr.
Again, is that Widget or is that Athena?
Athena.
Let's just focus on helping Ms. Woods, okay? But I admit I'm just as upset as you.
Okay, boss. You're right.
Though it does help that I don't have something that immediately broadcasts my emotions to everyone.
Apollo's assailant can wait until after we've cleared Junie's name.
That's the spirit. The spirit of justice. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Wow, they should make a game. They should make a game with that title.
Soon.
Now, let's see. I better check the court record one more time before the trial starts.
Oh, if we must.
Yep,
Okay.
it's checked.
Yep. Tick that
Everything
box.
that was there is still there now.
Okay.
Earth to Mr. Wright. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, let's get ready to rumble.
You bet.
Dun, dun, dun.
With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right for Ms. Woods' sake and Apollo's, too. And not just right, I have to get this Phoenix right. Ace Attorney.
All rise.
See, now, it's like whenever I see the court door opening, I just am expecting the music to play from the opening.
I keep expecting a cutscene.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor.
Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne.
Just disappointed with you.
Not angry, just disappointed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I apologize, Your Honor. But have you ever tried to find a remote? It's impossible! I asked everyone if they were sitting on it. I checked all the cushions. It's nowhere to be seen.
It's true, he did. He did check all of the cushions. He even checked my sleeping couch, my slumber down.
Wow, Payne, your ancestors would be very disappointed in you. So disappointed that they'd have to cut off their ouchie growth.
Oh, no.
Not angry, just disappointed.
Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am.
I wouldn't brag about that, boss.
There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
How bad your hair is?
Separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you're aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial? I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins even, of courtroom No. 4.
No,
No, four.
Well, at least you got the number right. Courtroom number 1.
Courtroom, no, 4.
Oh,
one-
because Junie was alone with Apollo, and so now she's gonna frame her for.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up?
Yes. What a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone.
Oh, no.
He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods.
Ah,
Ah,
crap.
how about that?
He isn't going where I think he's going with this, is he?
Oh, I am.
You saw her knit a scarf of hearts in the middle of court yesterday. Do you really expect me to... The prosecution wishes to indict Ms. Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault.
Oh, crap.
Oh, bloody hell. Just when you think it could get any worse. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne! The incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial.
But what if it did?
But I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom No. 4. This is the location in courtroom No. 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice and cause him a pain in his head?
Why, indeed. What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing.
You mean he found some incriminating evidence?
Precisely. And so, I surmise that the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him.
Objection! Judy would never do such a thing! She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that!
Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts.
It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday,
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Maybe the two incidents really are related after all. I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand.
Where's my tenant a sleeping couch, Your Honor?
Other bailiff!
I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
Ms. Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not?
The ruins of 4.
Well, he keeps correcting himself.
Yes, I did.
Good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the courts. Did you bring down a gavel of your own on the victim?
Okay.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo,
Cougher.
stay with me.
Sorry.
Is that a Pokemon?
Yes.
But she's a grass type. That's a poison type.
Yeah, I know. It's just he was overcome by a fit of coughing. Coughing.
Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo! Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell? What an admirable young man! I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too.
That's so mad. So mean. I like
Apollo
that.
sitting in the hospital. Oh boy, I can't wait to see my kind friends again. I hope they're saying nice things about me. I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing, kind of something, I think.
Oh ho! No evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
Uh-oh.
I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away.
Objection!
Just as I thought. There is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
I'm surprised.
Almost as big as my skill at lawyering.
I'm surprised he
What?
knows what she's talking about. I mean, she was talking about courtroom number 4 and whatnot, and he obviously seems to just keep thinking about 4.
There's a problem with the testimony.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence.
No! I never!
Objection! Ms. Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. We found the proof of a foul deed there in the courtroom room. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh my God!
What on earth?
I just.
Wow, guys, they really want their money's worth out of this goddamn pose, don't they?
It's just like.
First,
If I had a
then
nickel for
Apollo.
every time that an incriminating word or name had been written in blood, I'd have like $500 at this point.
Like the receipt with Mia. There was the thing in the grave. What's her name's grave? In oh God.
Crime.
Yeah.
Misty Faye.
Misty Faye.
Oh.
And she say Latus.
Cosima.
See,
Yes.
I'm just talking about this position. This position, right? So, right, who did it first? Who was it? Was it the Great Ace Attorney? Was it
Yeah,
Apollo
Casimir,
Justice?
Latus, or Apollo
Or
here.
Apollo.
Like, yeah, just like Jesus Christ. What on earth, indeed?
Christ Almighty!
Do you see?
Do you read?
Do you see it? It's very subtle. There in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. Witness the message he left us.
The right hand that was put out of commission in spectacular
You
fashion.
son of a...
Biscuit. Son of a Biscoff.
Witness message.
It's
Athena, this is not the time to be laughing right now. The fact that his hand was put out of commission in spectacular fashion is not funny.
it's written in blood.
It's devastating to our case, Athena. Stop giggling.
D.
When the judge finishes spelling, we're really going to be up crap creek without a paddle.
I'm going to have to start again now. W O O D 5.
5!
Wood 5.
Yes, that's
5
exactly...
wood. Wait, is it? Oh, he needed 5 planks, did he? Payne, retrieve some planks, please. 5 will do.
Bloody hell.
Oh no, belay that. It's an S. Oh, silly me. Woods. Why, isn't that?
That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters.
What?
I submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted, and we've never seen a twist like that ever before. Why are you laughing?
You sounded so very close to me just then.
No! That can't be true! Why would Apollo write my name? Mr. Wright! The nerve of him leaving that message! Why would he do this?
That's a face.
Yeah, I'm going to have a serious talk with Apollo about leaving incriminating messages in blood next time, because I have like 10 stories about the same thing happening! Hey, don't take it out on me! I don't understand it any more than you do!
There's gotta be a perfectly logical explanation.
There better be, or there's gonna be blood.
Oh no, more?
He's already left so much.
blood. Blood. Shit. When we discovered Apollo yesterday, that was conveniently left out of frame. Apollo!
Yes, it was.
No! Ah!
Oh my god, Athena.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena's scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. After that, they were there in courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time.
What the hell are you talking about? What's courtroom number 4? He was in 4.
We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
A bloody writing. Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
You see that bloody writing there? What? I mean, there's... What do you mean? You mean writing with bloody as an adjective? Or do you... No, I mean it is literally writing in blood. Not bloody writing, damn it.
Okay, during the trial, she was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with her, and they could come back to the courtroom to give testimony. And then Apollo insisted on staying behind room in number 4. And I'm just adding words in here, apparently. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person? I guess...
All right, Athena, it's like, isn't it Minority Report time?
No, well, it's not come up. I guess...
No,
we
still seething.
we can't just, like, do that at any time. So I guess it's,
Press everything.
It's time to press everything, yeah. The diagram... Do. Bloody right. Okay, screw it.
Hold it! Do you always cough when you get nervous, Ms. Woods?
Yes.
Mr. Wright? Please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
But that barely even qualified as a quasi-question.
Let's help her relax with a little small talk before we dive into the cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff.
Her crushes? Really? Ugh, I don't know about this.
All right, Athena.
Hold it! Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
We went to look for my medicine
Oh.
to stop my coughing.
Not for phony fantasy. Sorry, bum rap Riney, in fact.
Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
Was it Cold Killer X by any chance?
Oh, God.
No, that's Cough Killer X.
Oh, right. The sort of, the other brand.
I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bum Rap Briney. He was keeping my medicine safe for me. He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see.
Quite a big compartment if it's anything like phony fancy.
Yeah.
Massive compartment, actually. Can suck up entire souls.
Oh, jeez.
And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted.
It's just one big pill.
She's got the Brian Butterfield super pill.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's one giant pill.
The Brian Butterfield Ultra Pill.
And you just break off it, you just bite off a
You
bit.
just suck it for a bit and then put it back.
Jesus.
It's like a gobstopper.
Phrasing,
Phrasing, Sarah.
Sarah.
Oh.
Yes, you bite off a bit of the pill. Yeah.
I had put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bum Rap Briney.
Now, I'm just imagining Bum Rap Briney literally being pill-shaped because she's just got the Butterfield super pill inside of it. It's like a little oblong with arms.
It just looks like a squishmallow at this point.
Oh, my God.
An egg with like a face on it.
Yeah.
When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for it.
For him.
For him, rather. There was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there. And started looking for my Rhiney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest.
This is the never-ending scarf again.
Yeah, I know.
The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. Well, because Apollo is an ancient god.
What's wrong, Nick? You jealous?
Oh, wait a minute. Athena, I didn't read my line.
You went, oh, wait. I thought you did say, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you did.
So,
no, I was saying, oh, wait, because I realized what the pun was.
as yourself, right,
yeah.
not as
Yes.
Phoenix. Okay. You literally just complained that you hadn't read it, so I bring it up for you, and you don't freaking read it.
Well, I said, oh, wait. So I was just,
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
oh, wait. We are professionals, ladies and gentlemen. This is the quality content you can expect for another 70 episodes from us.
It's like,
Baby, you're in for a treat.
so Taylor, I presume that was your version of 08 without any kind of direction. So Sarah, can you give me a little bit more?
Oh, wait.
Pete, can you give me a little bit more? Oh, wait. And etc. etc. I can't think of it
Kokichi?
Wait.
So that's why you went to the ruins. I see.
It's different, Judge.
That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Apollo started looking for Bumrat Briney near the witness stand, and there was no rubble.
So,
Near the
I mean, there was, though.
I think we need a safety save. Or do we perhaps press this first? Let's give it a little press.
Hold it! The area around the witness stand. Are you sure about that?
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
I don't know. No, of course not. I was just testing my hearing. Must not upset her. Must not upset her.
I love
or Athena will bludgeon me within an inch of my life.
The wide eyes and that
Yeah.
smile is just amazing.
Yes, I'm sure that's where we search first.
Okay, so let's...
I think it's got to be the diagram
I
because
think
there
so.
is
There is
rubble
rubble.
there.
Right?
Yeah. Objection!
Yeah.
So he started his search with the witness stand, you say?
That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave and strong.
But that's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable. He shouldn't have been capable of that.
capable.
But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave. And kind, too.
Just look, there's obviously been quite a bit of time since Apollo Justice and this, because I'm like, where were you in the previous game? She seems to have they've built quite a rapport.
No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo.
No?
What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. Wright. Except for perhaps Mr. Payne over there.
Hey! True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With the courtroom in this state, how was it possible to walk up to the witness stand?
Oh!
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
There's such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Great. Now, I'm not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know.
Are you sure? That's what this game's all about.
But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
If only we'd advanced the text. I call slander, Your Honor.
So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy just from just this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more. Here it is.
Oh.
It's a more pulled...
It's the box.
Excuse me? It's a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before. I didn't think it would be relevant. What'd you say?
I said sorry.
Who cares? I just wanted to read the thing and then you can talk about the box all you want. Interrupting me while I'm giving my whatever evidence submission. Interrupting the prosecution. What a terrible tragedy in this delightful court of law we find ourselves in.
Somebody shut him up
Wait a
already.
Hold on now. Guys?
Oh.
A, I think that actually is a 5. B, there appears to be another number or another thing under rubble, doesn't there?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is. There's like a chunk missing, and it's, yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let's check the court record.
5.
There's no W, though.
Wait, no, hold on.
Although, hang on. Wait. D5 was the W could have been added, I suppose.
Yes, if the person connected it
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because the
Wow.
D there, 0015, and then they've changed the 1 to the D, and they added the W in to make it look like it said Woods.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time that somebody has used a bloodied finger to alter a statement that was written in blood, I'd have 2 nickels!
I'm also just noticing a small thing. I don't know if this is going to come up later, but notice how the track goes over the top of Phoenix's bandage there.
Apollo's.
Pete, that's
Sorry,
Apollo.
yeah, I meant, sorry. It's because
Yeah.
it says Phoenix on screen. Yes, Apollo's bandage there, sorry. I wonder if that'll be relevant.
He just ran the card over him.
That's why his finger's bleeding.
Oh.
Like, oof! That's a heavy-ass cart.
I'm a bet even money that that's what that is. Huh? What's that hunk of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in that photo Mr. Tonate's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem? Other than the tire tracks on Mr. Justice's head?
Ah, yes, that transport case in there. Wait. Oh, yes, that transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes. I just realized. Its position. It's different from before.
Its position? The position of what?
The position of that big metal thing?
The bomb transport case?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the cases in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I recall, I think it was more to the right.
To the right? Then that means...
Over the top of the message.
In that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack?
Who cares where the transport case was when? That's weird. Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make?
I wonder if that message was from Detective Arm.
Objection!
I didn't even say what I was gonna say! What the heck?
Sorry.
Pete, go ahead and say the line.
Oh, no, it's just you objected.
It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Objection! Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion.
I gotta say, yeah, I wasn't complaining. It's just the game auto did that, and so I was just like, well, okay, I guess Payne didn't even say anything. But it's all right.
In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear. What? What?
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. All right, I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It was over the message.
It was over the message, but I am just going to do a
was
safety
over the
save
message.
just
Yeah,
in case the game's like, no, you picked the wrong pixel.
Wrong pixel.
Take that! Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's...
Yeah. Inconceivable!
Ms. Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it?
Yes! Yes, that's where it was!
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position.
But
Smug.
the transport case covers up the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing. Objection! Why should we believe the defendant's claim when that case was in a different position, but it wasn't what it said? I read it wrong. Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying. Objection! The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Ms. Woods' testimony alone.
What? And where is this proof you're talking about?
The tire tracks. It's right here in the crime photo.
I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. What in this photo indicates that the transport case was moved after the assault?
And that's the tire tracks on the bandage.
Yeah.
This.
Take that! Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr.
Yes.
Mr. Justice's bandages here.
Why you laughing?
Why'd you laugh?
No, because I was just thinking back to when Pete was like, oh, he ran over Phoenix's bandages.
Oh,
Oh.
It's like, what are you laughing at?
Why are you laughing?
I see it, but what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb.
Oh, yes.
As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice.
Boom.
Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. What? Just as Mr. Woods. Holy crap, I can't
wow.
read.
Just like she just keeps flipping.
Just as Ms. Woods said. Yeah, keep slipping. First it was Mrs. Woods, now it's Miss Woods, now it's Mr. Woods.
Just going through all of the titles. Doctor, Professor, Reverend. Prince, Princess, King.
Just as Ms. Woods said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood.
No!
Yes!
Yeah. Keep your hair on, Mr. Payne. You did it, boss! That was a real nail-biter, but you pulled it off!
Yup. That should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
Well, you know, my ancestor worked with Herlock Sholmes. Oh, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that!
Boss, I'm seeing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off you.
Prosecution, can you please just shut up?
Sorry.
I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick's ego about to get deflated.
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
What?
Oh!
Looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station. Well, I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright. The judge kind of makes you sound no better than a two-bit con man.
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now, I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster.
Yeah, that's not important.
Oh, what now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Oh, think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this.
Camera.
Oh, I have to grab a shovel and dig my way to the truth somehow.
You're gonna resurrect the spirit of freaking Sasato again.
I keep hearing his arguments about spades and shovels. Can I never rest?
Who could have written that? The culprit Apollo, someone. I mean, the culprit,
Someone
yeah, I would
else.
think.
For the culprit.
I mean, the culprit is also someone else, so it's kind of a weird answer. I mean,
It's 100% the culprit. Apollo's not going to have written it.
No,
Juniper's
I
not
know,
going to have written it.
No, I know that, but I'm thinking. I suppose it is gonna. It depends what logic the game's gonna pull.
Look,
because it's like obviously it's been edited.
Yeah.
But it could be. Is it gonna go down the route of somebody else wrote it before the culprit got to it?
Look,
because I think it's the detective who wrote it, and they've just obviously edited it.
Well, we know. Well, no, we know that's not the case because in that second photograph, like, obviously that's been doctored because it's saying the same content as what's on the case. Then Apollo's been knocked out. The case gets wheeled along, and why would the detective or whatever change the update it?
Right, it's asking for. Okay, that's fine.
I feel
that's
like
fine.
at the end of the day,
it's okay.
only the person who owns that case has anything to lose if those characters stay on the floor. If those letters stay on the floor, so it makes sense.
Fine.
For it to
I just didn't know what.
I think
actually, Pete.
I misunderstood.
Go on, Taylor. What?
Actually, those are numbers.
Well, they turned him into letters.
If Apollo didn't leave that bloody writing, I can't something a bloody writing.
I know, I see it too.
If Apollo didn't leave that bloody writing, then perhaps somebody else did. Who could it have been?
Maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it.
That seems like the most reasonable explanation.
But wait a minute! I just realized something, boss!
Oh no, was Sarah right?
What is it?
Look at the amount of blood in the photo. It doesn't look like Apollo bled very much.
It looks like someone perhaps had a red pen.
I wonder if it's even possible to write out words with just this much.
Hey, you're right.
Phoenix Wright.
Good. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might be a factor in why he survived the assault. Though, it could also just be that he bled out so much blood with his previous injuries, he just ran out.
And since there was so little blood, that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh?
Guess so. But if it wasn't his attacker, then who else could it have been?
Oh, all right then.
I guess someone else thinks Sarah was right.
You can't see Sarah's smug face right now. All right then. All right.
It's a Phoenix Wright game. Expect the unexpected.
Oh no.
If it wasn't Apollo, who could have left that bloody message?
Well,
she was dead, right?
Gasping Payne.
She was dead, but did she have time to write a message?
I don't. She did.
I think it has to be Ted because it's his case.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess.
She did. She also, though, where's the...
did she die?
Oh,
we can't check.
Can disarm. Can disarm, as in bomb. Can disarm a bomb.
Oh, God. All right, then.
My God. Okay.
I want to Ted.
Disarm because she got blown up.
Taylor is enraged right now. All right, let's try Ted. Let's try Teddy boy.
I think Ted, surely. But I thought Ted's the culprit, so...
Well, we don't know that.
Take that!
This person left the bloody writing.
The bloody writing?
This person left the bloody writing. And what do you base this claim on?
Do I really need to base my claim on?
So I guess, okay, so in that case, is it freaking Candace
Maybe it
then?
is Candace.
Because she obviously lost a lot of blood.
It's gotta be.
I suppose.
Taylor, you sound really far away. You need to
Where'd you go?
You need to come back. Come back
I'm
to us,
here.
Taylor.
What are you talking
You sound
about?
so far away.
You sound really quiet.
Someone else.
You still sound... Taylor, come back.
Come back to us.
I didn't. I'm at the same location.
But you're so much quieter than before.
Shut up.
Oh no, we're making him paranoid.
It was Candace's arm.
Take that! To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this, but I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene.
A person who shed blood? You don't mean...
Oh, but I do.
No. Surely not.
I believe it was Can Disarm.
Can disarm what?
I mean, sorry. Can Disarm who left behind this message in blood.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, that doesn't make any sense. You can't just say, I believe it was Can Disarm as part of... Can disarm what as part of a sentence? It doesn't make sense. Could you please repeat that, like, in a way that actually makes sense? You believe it was
Who
what?
left behind...
You believe it was whom? Whom, sir? Whom? Come on, man!
Candace Army.
Candace Arm
who
what?
left behind this message.
My God.
For goodness sake, man! I'm going to have to hold you in contempt of court!
But what could she can or cannot disarm?
I don't know. What could she can or cannot disarm? Bloody hell, man.
We're gonna have to find out next time.
You can't just leave it on this for a whole bloody week!
Oh, but I can.
Dis.
Oh my God. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, everyone. If you do like what we do for some bizarre reason, why don't you give us a like?
You should get your head looked at.
Oh my God.
You should perhaps speak to a doctor.
Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. We'll be very, very grateful. You'll get notifications of a video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday. Will you shut up?
Precisely when our videos go up.
Oh, shush you.
So you won't miss a single one, unless something serious is happening that is obviously otherwise preoccupying you.
And until next time, we'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
I can't believe I have to wait a week!
And remember, everyone, puns can kill, so use yours judiciously.